Okay. Lost love, cause I refuse to find it. How you rail, you cross me when you know I'm solid.
That works for me, Renee. What kind of tips could you give fans that use this build, play hard defense, get those steals?
I'd say patience is big when playing defense. I'm more of a lanes player. I also play a lot of on ball, but mostly I kind of read the defense in the most possible way of saying, take your time, kind of gauge where the ball's going honestly, and shut down options for the opponent to where you're able to play better defense.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. And for Los Angeles, up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic's out there with Nash, and it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now McCollum, after the missed 3 from Nash. Here's McCollum. Over Doncic. A rebound by the Lakers. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues they just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, their defense wasn't exactly solid in that game. So if they could make up for mistakes by causing some turnovers, it might have helped. They didn't even get those.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. James kicks it over to Nash. Over McCollum. And it's Nash missing.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And he may not be the biggest or strongest guy in the league, but McCollum's got ball skills other guys can only dream of.
And here's Nash outside, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Williamson, kicks it out to McCollum. Shoots over Doncic. Can't nail the jump.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's LeBron. Good work there as it goes.
When covered, LeBron James is one of the best shot makers in the history of the league, especially when he gets that close.
To the left wing. A shot missing. Nice D from Doncic. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Near the three-point line, it's Nash, and there's another one for the Lakers.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pelicans trail by 7. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster. And let's take a look at the numbers for LeBron James. Putting up about 22 points per, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Here's Doncic. Drops in the layup for 2.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's McCollum. After Luka Doncic's bucket, ball's knocked loose. Doncic with the steal. Here's Nash. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's now 10 points for Nash.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
You know what time it is? T-shirt time.
Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick, so I wanted to know what his plans were for going up against C.J. McCollum. Coach said outsmarting him isn't really an option. He added, I think we'll just try to throw size at him so his shots aren't coming easy and his sight lines are disrupted. So he's looking to challenge McCollum as much as possible. Kevin?
Thank you, David. A nice shot by Doncic.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now, Williamson. What a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Off the run, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Hard not to be overzealous when you're defending Zion.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Both shots good from the stripe. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
Doncic against McCollum. Count it, good.
There's Murphy using that length inside.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Doncic passes to LeBron. Doncic dishes to Nash. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Here's Hayes. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
McCollum, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Doncic left side. There's Nash with the three. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. Pass to McCollum. For the three. Hands it from downtown. He has 5.
Yeah, you can't leave Murphy open from deep. He doubled his three-point attempts from year 1 to year 2. That's confidence.
And Hayes kicks to Nash. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot. Nash has got 16 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Robinson Earl. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Los Angeles leading by 13. Doncic kicks to James. Back to Doncic. Lakers passing it around. Here's Nash. Another shot. The shot's good from Hayes. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. You look at Mr. Clutch. He's really been playing well.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Vanderbilt. Connect. Last outing for the Pelicans. It was a loss to Los Angeles. LeBron James is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Nash. And it's Goodwin in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Now the pass to Doncic. The dish to Nash. 20 feet out. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 18 points for Nash.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Six on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to Nash.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. It's a 13-point game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
If we're going to talk about the craftiest players, Brent, in the NBA, where would you rank C.J. McCollum?
CJ is one of my favorite guards in the league to watch. This guy is not overpowering physically, Kevin, but his efficiency and the way that he is so smooth on getting to his scoring zones is something that I don't think we appreciate enough.
Williamson with it, now defended by Goodwin. Williamson left side. Passes it to Robinson Earl. The Pelicans get another chance here. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 10.
Quick trigger from Trey Murphy. This dude can let it fly.
Nash outside. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
With the assist.
Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Robinson Earl. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Defended by Nash. And the rebound goes to Nash.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And the shot goes down. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
McCollum against Doncic. Rebound the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. He dishes it to Nash. Shot from the top of the key. That shot, no good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
To the wing right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And eventually every player GA has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And now let's take a look at a breakdown of this season's best rebounding point guards. Second, Luka Doncic.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do.
It's a dimension of the game that so few point guards have, and it's an attribute that makes them much more valuable to their ball clubs. To have that many rebounds coming from the point guard position, well, the plus you got there.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Warriors was outstanding. He had 27 points and he hit some big shots behind the arc, making an impact from deep. Flat out took over that one. He put the team on his back, controlling the game. See if he can repeat that incredible performance tonight, guys.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
The 17-footer. Here's Vanderbilt. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Vanderbilt against McCollum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room. And he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
He hits both from the stripe.
Your classic combo guard, C.J. McCollum, can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
Here's Vanderbilt. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Vanderbilt's got 6 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
The 3. And James pulls it down.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pelicans trail by 17. Defended by Nash. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. McCollum's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
Trains the three-pointer.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Gannett comes in for Goodwin.
And here's a look. Look at the stats for Nash. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's averaging 30 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
He attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
For New Orleans, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. So it's the Los Angeles Lakers having no problems at all.
For the score, your Lakers 79, the Pelicans 50.
the second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
So for New Orleans right now, lays it up and banks it in. Nash has got